It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they know this game will be a battle. The team they defeated in the conference finals, they're not taking this one lightly. And this evening's matchup, you know, I guess we don't expect...
way better than Bree. We way better than Steph Curry. We about to dumb my knee. And draw 300 points.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. And before we get...
Well, guys,
thanks so much, David. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Well, you got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your words.
That's why my makeup is perfect.
It is. It's so you did a good job tonight on that.
Kawhi Leonard has him on
the
lock.
Golden State Warriors starters. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. Steph Curry's out there with Green, and it's McGee in at center.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Green, the screen.
This new dude they got.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He didn't make that.
Here's McKenzie. Bangs home the trifecta.
He came too late.
He's got 5 now.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
Well, he has the ability to get you off on the right foot. Now it's just about sustaining it.
Another miss by Curry.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's McKenzie, and it's good. 2 points. 7 points in the game.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
McGee is screen on Leonard. From deep, Green. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
McKenzie, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Golden State's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Curry kicks to Durant. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. McKenzie, headed by Green. Here's McKenzie, and he banks in the layup.
5 of 5 to start. I think he's in the zone.
Warriors trail by 8.
And as great as the Warriors are on offense, the best team in the league on that end last year, their defense is just as good. Had the #1 defense last season. To have the top offense and defense explains why they're so dominant.
3-pointer, and again it's his Spurs from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I leveled up. Okay, let me see my upgrades. Where my upgrades at? Ooh. Wait. Get rid of this. Cancel that. And get rid of mental back. No.
Even man that does, man. TV so looking at us.
Green against Aldridge. Curry outside.
He made that. Yeah.
Use the mission.
Knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 6 points.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
McKenzie, guarded by Curry. From past the arc. Lucky drops in. He's from the floor, 7 for 7.
This is as good as it gets for the first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Green, the screen. And it's Curry again from deep. He's got 9.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
McKenzie, guarded by Curry. A 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he's made all 8 of his field goals here to start the game.
Warriors trail by 8. Always going up for the alley-oop here. With the shot, and the Spurs scoring again.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And on the road, their perimeter shooting really helped to kind of keep the crowd out of the game.
You know, I was surprised to see how comfortable they were in that environment. A very high percentage from way beyond the arc.
Way beyond the arc.
You don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Number 1, Draymond Green.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
McGee a screen. On the wing, Green, defended by Gasol. And it's McGee with the jam.
And the passing from Green doesn't just look for his shot, wanting to get his guys involved on every possession.
You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
Aldridge, nice D.
You know what? He tried to lay it in at the point of attack. Just too much defensive pressure on that play.
Warriors trail by 11. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Curry with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the Nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. McGee a screen. Green kicks to Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to action here. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter.
amazing.
Spurs leading by 11, and Golden State looking at who they've got. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Steph Curry's out there with Cook, and it's McGee in at the center position. And he's good on the three ball. 31 points for Dunk.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Green with a screen for Durant.
Fuck out of here.
Is good with the extra effort on the glass.
The effort there. Refuses to give up on that play.
Come here.
You know, Kevin, it's easy to forget it, but Greg Popovich was almost fired by the Spurs back in '99. Rough start that year, under 500. The players caught wind that if they didn't win the next game in Houston, Pop would get the X.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Fires for three, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timeout called the Warriors. And amazing to think about an all-time great like Popovich being on the hot seat. His players went to the mat for him, though, didn't they?
Some huge performances by Tim Duncan, among others. They really came out to support Pop. The Spurs finished that season on a tear, going on to win the franchise first NBA title.
For the Warriors, Bell comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Green left side. A three-pointer off the mark. Last game for the Spurs, they pick up the W against Boston.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Well, they came in with a strong game plan, made adjustments when they needed to, and kept the crowd out of their heads.
The Spurs, and Aldridge comes over to help. Bell passes to Green. To the inside, dives for it, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
San Antonio leading by 18. Let's go. And the Spurs scoring again.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Curry. Green with a screen on Parker. Here's Cook. First 3 points of the game. And you love to watch the players attack the rack. Everybody does. Smitty, who do you think are some of the best slashers right now in the NBA?
I think DeMar DeRozan, he does a great job of playing without the basketball. You see LeBron James, he has it in his hands, but when Kyrie has it, you see he slashes. Antetokounmpo, Andrew Wiggins. Those are some of the guys that are the best in the business without the basketball.
Fun to watch him, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Clock at 4. Buries the long-range jump. Curry's got 17 now.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
From deep. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
He dishes it to Cook. There's the screen. Back to Curry. Green against Gasol. Green inside. Gasol with the defensive effort. Spurs leading by 20. Here's McKenzie. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Iguodala outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. McKenzie guarded by Kerr. And it's good. 2 points. Dubs got 52 points.
He just said, hey, put the team on my back, and I'm going to take you the rest of the way.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Kyle Gasol, as skilled of a big man as you'll find in this league, in my opinion. Passing, shooting, handling, you name it.
West is checked in for the Warriors. Green comes in for Steph Curry. Parker against Green, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And where have the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempt so far for the Warriors.
And they really shied away from the mid-range. That's a new school style, and looking for shots beyond the arc and at the rim. Those tend to be far more efficient.
Here's McKenzie, and it's San Antonio with another. We were just talking about Powell's shooting last season. He shot almost 55% from three-point range. How about that?
That's how you fend.
Ooh, I can't wait. I knew it was going to happen. I knew he was going to take it, but I've been standing for the longest. Splash. I'm there, bro.
He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
36 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's McKenzie, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
23 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Picked by West. Bell with it. Picked up by Aldridge. In the corner, Iguodala with it. The baseline J off the mark. Here's McKenzie. And again, it's Spurs from deep.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what happens headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, it comes down to confidence. From the opening tip, these guys had that swag. They had the attitude that you can't beat us, we can only beat ourselves.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Ernie, I don't use this word a lot because, one, I can't spell it, but it was definitely a subpar effort for them on the glass. That hurt. They're serious about cutting into this deficit. It's gut check time. You hear that, Ernie? I'm hitting my gut. You got to check your gut, Ernie. Gut check time, Ernie.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
I girl wanna fly. Maybe wanna try.
And the Spurs with Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge up front. A huge front court, long front court. Steve, is that something they can stick with when teams like the Warriors go small?
No, I don't think so, Kevin. That's a challenge for them. Aldridge has to cover the floor in those situations, and Gasol just doesn't have the lateral mobility at this point in his career.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for San Antonio, Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, the two stars. The forward spots. Dub is out there with Tony Parker, and it's Gasol in at the 5, down low. And McGee kicks to Curry. Here's Durant. Up again, and Green is right there.
And determination from Green on the boards, just relentless.
From deep three-point range, and
Alright,
again,
now it's time to
it's
fill
San
out
Antonio.
what they got on. It's time to shut that down.
How about the last 5 made shots?
It's time to shut that down.
The defense is
Shut
just
Curry
giving
out
up
there
a
with it.
barrage.
Curry gets to Durant. Green, the screen. Three-pointer. Green missing again.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
Here's McKenzie, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Great points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Curry. He's got 17. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Green kicks to Durant. Rejected by Gasol.
And for his career among active players, Al Gasol top 3 in block shots.
Gasol a screen, and Durant comes to help. For 3, and again, it's San Antonio with the three.
5 great buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking, immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green, the screen. Durant, wide open, he fires. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
McKenzie, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And Steve, as the big 3 in San Antonio age and retire, how big was it for San Antonio to sign the All-Star LaMarcus Aldridge?
You know, it's huge, Kevin, a Texas native, and it's easy to see why he chose the Spurs. It's been interesting to see him integrate his game into their system.
There's the triple, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them. Could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
To the inside, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Awesome look from Stephen Curry. Outstanding at distributing the basketball.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Green dishes to Green. Curry on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around, and it's McGee with the jam.
Gotta love Curry's passing ability. An expert at setting up his guys.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleashed chaos moment.
Say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Warriors have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Dishes it to McGee. Here's the screen, and the wide open shot from Green. And
Nice. You're right.
they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Using the screen like his own personal bodyguard, Green gets the separation.
Here's McKenzie, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Golden State's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The shot by Curry, no good. And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's McKenzie, and again it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
I'm just saying they're going to YouTube.
They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Basket counts. 19 points for Steph Curry.
It is not fair. He can knock down the 3-point shot, and he's comfortable shooting the mid-range jumpers.
Here's
Or they
McKenzie.
kind of
And the Spurs scoring again.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Durant with it.
I just be
He has 7. Green, the screen. They get it back. McGee off the mark. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. You know, Steve, it seems like players are getting more leeway to shoot, but the one thing coaches cannot stand are turnovers. That's been universal, and for the beginning of the game, talk about how you can cut those turnovers down.
I think for a lot of players, they have to come in and really start to go back to study film. That could definitely. Next, I think it has to be something that really, it hurts you. I think a lot of guys turn it over and they're like, well, we get to the next play. You got to turn the basketball over. That has to hurt you. And then I think also a lot of guys make the simple play. Don't go for the fences. Go for the bunts, the singles, and if a guy's open, just give it to him and stride versus trying to create a play. A lot of guys sometimes over-dribble and overthink. Just make the right basketball play.
And keeping your focus, I would think, too, just like in anything in regular life, keeping your focus on something has got to be just imperative.
And communication, you said it right. You focus, communication, that will cut down turnovers.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Good look out there with Ginobili. Then there's Bell. And there's Iguodala. And it's West in at the foul.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's McKenzie.
Oh, shit, I forgot.
That's a damn much glimmer. Ouch.